que quiere es quitarme a mi hijo. El niño no es un juguete suyo.
¡Póngase cartel, roto maricón!
¡Es mi hijo está dentro!
¿Mi mamá?
Ya viene, no se preocupe, joven, está arreglando el equipaje.
Now, looking at the revolution from that time onwards to now, you've seen the whole gamut. What do you feel about it right now?
Well, I think that content doesn't matter. It's not important. What is important is the attitude, what the political change, the willing of the political change, the hope, the idea of the utopian idea of the revolution, and it's something everybody longs for. No, it's very beautiful. It's a very profound. It gives sense to your life quite in a religious way, and that's important. That's the important thing. It's not the content. It's not the ideas, the speeches or.
So basically, it's come to a point now where you're looking to make political movies again in the future, along with the socio-economic political background.
Issues? I am sure I will.
And how has movie making on subjects like this changed you as a person? Because again, it's a very personal experience that you're coming through while you're making each movie, because you're trying to put out the social factor as long as the political factor is in some way affecting it. But have you made a story about your journey till now? Have you made a movie about what your journey has been like till now?
I think every movie is in some way autobiographical, or it refers to your personal experiences. But I haven't done so many films, and I don't think it's so. There's no need of my films in general. I mean, maybe there will be 1, 2, 3 films who was important to be made, but in general, I think there are lots of good films, good movies, and it's okay. The world doesn't need my movies.
I understand.
Except for 1 or 2 small, little, personal, national ideas, which nobody can make besides me, no?
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's.
Now that you're in Kerala, you would know that the political situation here is such that they call themselves communists, and they call it the communist state right from the beginning, but not in the literal way of communism, if you can understand, because there's free speech happening here. So in a country like Kerala, when you come to a film festival, and now that it was screened yesterday, the painting lesson, what did you feel about the audience? Because they are very intelligent people who are watching the movie. So what did you feel as to what the reaction was, and what was it that
no, it was fantastic. I would have, if I could speak or understand Malayalam, and it would be fantastic, because I am sure that the discussion and would be a very high level one. I felt that immediately after getting out of. People would come and ask me if I was a communist militant or no, and why not, or why yes, or why.
So they had a lot of questions to ask you.
Yeah, I mean, there are things in common, in a quite magical way, but there are many things in common.
A lot of things in common, absolutely.
Yeah.
The underlying factor is just that we are people.
Yeah.
I think that's what
I asked if it was possible to get the nationality, because I was interested.
Well, what we could probably do is find an interpreter for you, or someone who can, act as a go-between, probably.
Maybe.
But this is your first time in Kerala, right?
No.
This is not the first time, sir?
I've been before, some 6-7 years ago.
Oh, really? Was that for the festival as well?
No, I went here because I was directing a TV program about Chileans abroad.
Oh, okay.
And it was a guy from Chile who was living in Cochin.
Really?
And I came here and I spent 2 weeks maybe.
Okay, so that is an experience as well.
Yeah.
I didn't know that for sure. How did you find him, sir, in the first place? How did you manage to get to him? Because
somebody who was producing that program
Okay, he did
would
that.
make the. It was an actor, and it was related to people doing theater and all the Kathakali and Bharatanatyam word, and it was very interesting.
Los sollozos de los violonchelos.
¿Y tú quién eres?
Augusto.
Pasa.
¿De dónde salió este mocoso?
¿Quieres probar una gomita de eucaliptus? Un desayuno sobre la hierba, tal vez.
La gente pone la hora cuando pasa el tren.
Cortó con tijeras varias pinturas para venderlas en pedazos, porque a la muerte del pintor se quedó en la miseria.
De miseria nos vamos a morir todos en este país, porque después de la reforma agraria que viene la reforma urbana.
Ay, ¿qué le van a quitar los comunistas? Usted, oiga, se vive del gobierno.
Del poder judicial, no se confunda.
Creo que me va a mandar a estudiar a Valparaíso cuando cumpla 10.
¿De qué clase obrera me habla, por favor? ¿De Allende?
¡Viva la reforma agraria! ¡Viva!
¿Venceremos? Mire qué bonito.
De verdad, pues necesita cultura. Que conozca mundo. Hay que llevarlo al Museo de Bellas Artes para que vea pintura de verdad.
¿Te gusta eso?
Mucho.
No me mires con los ojos.
Se me van a matar si le pasa algo.
Usted lo que quiere es quitarme a mi hijo. El niño no es un juguete suyo.
¡Póngase cartel, roto maricón!
¡Es mi hijo está bien!
¿Mi mamá?
Ya viene, no se preocupe, joven, está arreglando el equipaje.
So we hope to see you again coming
Maybe.
back to Kerala, because I think it's been a fantastic experience. In fact, for me personally, it's the first time I'm speaking to anybody who's been through the revolution, because now I know someone who's lost somebody, in the revolution. I've not met many people like that, but I'm sure your brother's in a good place wherever he is. At the same time, I'd like to thank you very much for talking to us on Rose Bowl.